Happy Thursday morning, everybody. Mike here in my office again with some thoughts for the day. You know, this little girl in the picture next to me, she became an adult today. It doesn't mean she's going to act like one, but legally, she's turned that number where we can now call her an adult. Today's her birthday. Tomorrow she was supposed to graduate from high school, which has caused me to stop and to spend a lot of time just kind of thinking through being her dad, watching her grow up, experiencing all those things that we experienced. And I remember when she was just a little girl, people would come up to me and say, enjoy these moments. They're going to go by really fast. And I would usually think, yeah, I'm okay with that, because it's exhausting being a parent of a small child. And I think, wow, that's something old people tell young parents. And now today, I realize how true those statements were, because those days with your kids, they go by really fast, which means I am now officially an old man. But that's okay. You know, when we first started attending this church, both the kids in this picture were in the nursery, and now they're both going to be in college. Life is funny how it changes. Life is funny how your perspective changes. How one day you think, I can't wait till my kids are out of diapers. Until one day where you think, even though they're grown up and I'm going to miss them, I'm sure glad they're not in diapers. No, but things change. Life changes. And I've been reminded again of Colossians chapter 4, verse 5, which tells us to be careful the way we treat outsiders and to make the most of every opportunity. See, looking back on my time as a father to my kids, I've thought back about some of the opportunities I wish I could have over. Did I make the most of my opportunities as a father? Or are there some opportunities where I just blew it and I didn't really make the most of them like I could have? We're called in Colossians to make the most of our opportunities we have with outsiders. Sometimes when we're in school, there's some kids in our class that we just wish would go away. You know what? Eventually, they probably will leave your life. And then you may look back and think, wow, why didn't I do more to share Christ with them? Why didn't I do more to reach out to them? Oh, we write neat things in our yearbook about how we will always keep in touch with each other. But talk to most adults, they haven't been keeping in touch with all the kids they went to school with. Some of you may be working in an office where you think, there are some really annoying people here. I wish they would find a new job. And eventually they will, or you will, and you will no longer have an opportunity to be the witness to them you have right now. Maybe it's an annoying neighbor. Maybe it's a kid down the street who's loud. Maybe it's someone who works at a store that always gives you trouble. Who in your life do you need to reach out to? Make the most of every opportunity. Because one thing we learned about life, that people who are currently around us are not always going to be there. We have limited windows in which to impact people for Jesus Christ. Whether it's because they grow up and eventually move out, or because life just causes us to be separated for other reasons, the people who are in your life now will not always be there with you. So make the most of every opportunity. There are people in your life right now who need to see Jesus Christ in you. So take the opportunity today to show them Christ through the way you treat them, through the way you love them, through the way you act, even when you think no one is watching. Make the most of every opportunity, because eventually the days of just hanging out will pass. Some thoughts for a day. Reminder, I love you. Most importantly, God loves you. I'll see you next time.